Good morning. How's everybody doing today? We had something weird happen this morning. I was coming down the steps with my coffee. Otto was right behind me on my heels, and I heard this really weird noise, like otherworldly type groan, and I couldn't see anything, but Otto started barking at the steps under my feet. And there's like a little air vent across that step where I heard that noise coming from, and he was barking. I looked with my flashlight on my phone to see if I could see anything like a cat or a squirrel or a mouse or anything, but I couldn't see anything under there. And I haven't been able to get the sage to light all morning, so we'll see if we can get it to light now. Yeah, I just wonder if anybody else felt like this rush of freedom, this rush of this sense of this final push of something that you were stuck on, and then the clarity just came and the freedom from it just burst forth. I don't know how to explain it. But it was just like that final push before a baby is born. I don't know. And I feel brand new again. Like I have a clean slate and I can start over and do whatever I want with this slate. So we'll see what that's all about. That was the feeling I got. And I don't know what that loud noise was I heard or all that commotion, but whatever it was, I'm getting some smoke now. And I don't really know what the message is this morning, which usually Spirit's working in me about things. I will tell you I was up most of the night last night and I couldn't sleep. But I didn't really have anything in particular on my mind. I fell asleep with my headphones in, and I was re-listening to a private reading I did over the weekend, and I guess the video ended and some other video came on, and it was real loud and it like scared the shit out of me. Spirit, can you help me to hear, see, speak only truth, positivity, love? And can you help me to use whatever gifts you've given me for the greater good of those who might see this video, scatter my enemies and keep them away. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can I get one of these virtue cards that might be significant to our situation? Stewardship, managing what we've been given for His glory. Every good and perfect gift is from above, James 1:17a. Courage, being brave and strong even when you are scared. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go, Joshua 1:9. So this is about having courage in a situation that might seem foreign to you or frightening to you. There's a lot of leaves showing up here that would remind me of the fall. And it's also about being a good steward of the things that you've been given in life and taking special care of those things and appreciating them and making them multiply and work for your best and for the best of those who might be affected by them. And for an example, if it was money, it would be about spending your money wisely. If it's about your time, it's about spending your time wisely. Investing your time and your money in the right places and in the right people so that they will yield a harvest for you when it's time for that harvest to happen. And it can also be about your talents, using your talents that you've been given wisely for good and not just sitting on them. Can I get overall energy with the White Witch, please, this morning, Spirit? Can we get a real simple but clear message that'll help us today in our daily interactions? Can I just get one good, clear card that talks about whatever it is you want to show us this morning, Spirit? They're shuffling a little bit hard. Whoop, there we go. The Hermit in reverse. We're finally coming out of Hermit mode, y'all. That's stuck. Oh, and then the Tower. So we're coming out of Hermit mode and we're going to be facing the Tower, it looks like. That's okay. Towers are not necessarily bad. Somebody looks like they might be having allergy problems. Somebody looks like they didn't sleep well at all last night. Maybe like me. I see an eagle. I see a man with a beard whose eyes are illuminated. I don't know. Let's just jump right on in and see what Spirit might be saying to us today. Spirit, what message do you have for us today? Can you clarify the Hermit with this deck? Clarify the Hermit card, Spirit. Can you clarify the Hermit? Give me some good, strong answers today, Spirit. Why is the Hermit in reverse? Why is this Hermit in reverse? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Your hard work is paying off. Pisces. Full moon in Pisces, new moon in Capricorn. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Your hard work is paying off. And then on the bottom of this deck, adjustments are required. So there's a sense here that something is changing. And Spirit is saying there are adjustments that are required. Ways that we can balance practicality and spirituality. We can incorporate it in our daily life through prayer, meditation. And to me, this has a sense of just being authentic and being real and being true to whatever it is that you believe in all situations, and not having to wear it like a cloak, but just to simply engage in everything in life as if it's a spiritual activity. Every interaction that we have is not only physical, but it's also spiritual. And somehow bring those two together and merging them as one, completely as one. And somehow our hard work will pay off. But there are some adjustments required, because this has a sense of Spirit has something for us, and we're being a little stubborn. We're being a little stubborn. Doing what we want instead of what Spirit's been telling us that we're supposed to be doing somehow. Can you clarify what you're saying here? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Spirit, what does that mean? Can you tell me what that is exactly talking about? What element are we working with here? What element are we working with here? Balance is not, there's not equal give and take somehow. What's not equal, Spirit? This is about earthly possessions. What's giving more and what's taking more, Spirit? Can you be more specific? This Empress popped out. The Empress is in reverse. That might be the boss aspects of your life, the wife, the mother. The earthly aspects of yourself are not upright. This is all in reverse. The earthly aspects are in reverse. So what would be the positive aspects? It would be spirit. Nothing but spirit showed up here, and it would be putting this devil in reverse and being patient, being tempered, having control, self-control. This has a feeling of truth and lies somehow. Truth and lies. Obsessions. Right now, there's a sense that we need to get our physical side in balance with the spiritual side. There's no balance in between the two sides. You might work in construction, you might have on work boots, you might have on a white tank top, you might get your hands dirty, you might work outside. There's something, devil energy. This is what we're needing to happen. This is what's actually happening. So there's some kind of devil energy in our lives. There's some aspect of ourself that's out of balance. And it has something to do with our obsessions and our negativity, our anger. There's a part of us that's not in check. There's a part of us that's not in check, and it could very well be an addiction. It could be an addiction or an obsession, and it has something to do with an Empress in reverse. Maybe you're putting your addiction before your person. Maybe you're making decisions about your life because of an obsession that you have and not for any other reason. Maybe this addiction is controlling you to the point where you're not showing balance. Dang, my fingernail just broke. Oh, that makes me so mad. Alright, Spirit, can you talk to me about this? What is this your hard work is paying off about? This Hermit. That's the Tower. That's the Tower. The Tower clarifies the Tower. Something's going to happen that's going to make us realize that we need to make adjustments in our life. What might this Tower look like, Spirit, when it comes to this obsession? That's that wish fulfillment, that total emotional freedom, and not having our heart broken. Or maybe having our heart broken, it just hasn't happened yet. How might this Three of Swords play and factor into this? How might this Three of Swords factor into this? It has to do with something that we love. Leo's here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right now we have Capricorn very strongly. Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is all of us. This is what Spirit wants for us. Spirit wants us to be free from these obsessions and to stop hurting ourselves with them. That's what it looks like to me. And we're going to realize this, and the adjustments are required. What might realizing this look like, though? Will it just be an aha moment where we realize that these obsessions have control over us more than we know? What's going to happen with this Tower, Spirit? Can you show me what this tower might look like? Not using our intuition about how much love we can have. If we stop being sad and move away from this third party. We're not using our intuition here about this third party. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse, Spirit. Why is the High Priestess showing up here in reverse? This is about work. This is about work or something working. Clarify what you're saying. What does they say to Pentacles about? This thing we're going around in circles with that's taking all of our hope. Something you're going round and round in circles with that's connected to work. That's draining all of your hope. You're convinced that your happiness is connected to this. And you're not seeing that this same thing that you're so convinced that you have to have is draining you. What happens if we adjust here and we move away, Spirit? What might that look like? It's going to look like transformation and total happiness. It's going to look like transformation and this is like the biggest contradiction ever. This is like the saddest, most bleak, dreary card, and this is the happiest, all in one hand. And they came out in reverse only because this hasn't happened yet. So it's like we're carrying death in one pocket and sunshine in the other. Total happiness in one hand and destruction in the other. We're walking around with both. That's why we're out of balance, it looks like, because Spirit's saying you got to let go of this devil. Whatever this devil energy represents, we got to let go of that to transform our happiness. It's not there though because we have to make some adjustments. What else might you want to say about this? Spirit looks like Spirit's going to make these adjustments for us somehow. Spirit, is that what's happening here? Is there anything we can do, or is this something you're doing? There's somebody you're not trusting. Might be you. Capricorns here very strongly. You might not be trusting your own self. Why aren't you trusting this person? Why is this King of Pentacles showing up here? Looks like we're going to get victory over this though. Can you show me why this King of Pentacles is here? Clarify this. I was trying to say clarify the Hermit in reverse again. I want to re-emphasize what's going on here. Can you clarify the Hermit in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Hermit in reverse? Seven of Wands. Same exact message. Trust. And then the same message again, except this time we're getting a little bit more to the message. Temperance is in reverse here, and that's because, remember, I asked it the other way around. That's the only reason why it's in reverse, because that's what we need. So the 7 of coins is also supposed to be in reverse. And that would be anxiety. It could be anxiety about work, but it could also be about any obsession. It could be money. It could be trusting in money instead of trusting in the divine, or trusting in drugs instead of trusting in the divine. Anything earthly that we're trusting in. That's what's happening here. We're putting too much trust. That's balancing spirituality with practicality. We're putting too much trust in things that can't help us, and not enough in the things that can. That's the balance that's out of whack. Alright, can you clarify the Tower, Spirit? What's going on with this Tower? How are you going to help us restore balance? And it had something to do with the work, is what it was saying here. Can you show me? You're going to end this obsession. Spirit is saying, I'm going to end this obsession. Or reveal to you what it might be. Can you clarify which it might be, Spirit? Oh. Spirit's going to give you divine love. Divine love. A divine relationship. It could be with Spirit. Because that's the only way we can truly get an obsession and devil energy in check, is by having this divine relationship with ourselves, with our higher selves, with Spirit. And then we'll stop deceiving ourselves. We'll stop being deceived by this devil energy. And we'll have victory. Spirit, once this devil energy is put down, can you show me what that might look like? What might our lives look like once we put this devil energy down? Whoa. I don't even know whether to take these. I'm going to put them back because there's so many of them. And I'd like to get a good, clear message, please, Spirit. Can you give me a good, clear message? Can you show me what the past will look like? Let's do past, present, and potential future. Show me the past. Show me this devil energy and what that might look like. What does that look like for us? What will the past look like for us once we get this in check? Ooh, oh my God, Spirit. Oh my goodness. We'll stop being stuck. And balance will be restored. Justice. Once we get beyond this devil energy, we'll stop being stuck. And balance will be restored. Remember we were talking about last week how a lot of us were stuck? And that's 11, 12. So maybe you're seeing 11, 11, 12, 12, 11, 12. All right, now let's see what the present looks like, future. Let's see what the present looks like, Spirit. The present looks like, Spirit. The present looks like somebody that's not dependable, that loves too much, but never gives what they have something to give, but they withhold it. A very loving person with no boundaries, with no concept of, they're afraid to give what they have to give. They're afraid to use the talent that they have to use. They're afraid to spend the money that they have to spend. And it's that person that has something that they know you desperately, desperately want, but they won't give it to you because they're terrified of what it will feel like if they give that part of themselves. That's what the present looks like right now. Is we know that there's more, and we're looking for it in the wrong place. And it's a very emotional place. It's very tied and connected to our emotional state. Anything else you want to say about this King of Cups? This is that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anything else you want to say about the present? Anything else you want to say about what's going on with us presently, Spirit? There's a small love offer coming. It's tiny. Actually, it's not tiny. It's medium size. It's still very immature. They're still not moving. They're that sitting on the stool type person. This person's not moving towards you because of their fear. They have a lot of love for you. A lot of love. There's a sense of a lot of love here from this person. But they're not moving towards you because they are afraid. And I get the sense that this person has, you've been in and out, in and out, in and out so many times with this person. You've been round and round in circles so many times with this person that they know that you can't be trusted. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? I want you to clarify what you're saying here. Please, clarify this King of Cups. Clarify what you're saying about this. Yep. Running back and forth and fighting. Constantly running to this person or this thing that you need and fighting. Constantly trying to get ahead in this situation. Anything else, Spirit? There's no truth either. Very difficult situation that you're trying to grow this. This could be an air sign and a fire sign. This looks like an air sign and a fire sign. It's definitely an air sign and a fire sign. They love each other, but they don't trust each other. It looks like one is always running away and the other one is always chasing. It might be a twin. That's what it looks like. It looks like a twin relationship that's all out of balance. You got the Fool coming on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what the future might look like for these people. These air and fire. What might the future look like, Spirit? What might the future look like? Can you give us both scenarios? What might the future look like if they decide to work this out? What might the future look like if they decide not to? The future is going to look okay. The communication's going to be better. There will be victory. Your hopes and your expectations will be fulfilled. One of your hopes and expectations will be fulfilled. Or both. It looks like you'll be better off not to work on this. To let this go. Is what it looks like to me. Can you clarify that what I'm saying is true, or would it be better? Spirit's not going to show me. Spirit's not going to show me. There's a lot of air showing up here, though. And there's the Queen of Swords on the bottom of that deck. Spirit, can you show me again with another deck of cards what's going on here? Whole another deck of cards, okay? Show me what the Hermit in reverse is all about. It's about this cycle not being closed yet and walking away from what no longer serves us. We're holding on to this stuff that doesn't help us anymore. That's no longer filling our cups. Clarify the Tower, Spirit. Can you clarify the Tower? Dang, these cards are trying to pop. Can you clarify this Tower, Spirit? Clarify this Tower. These are fives. Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords. That's clarifying the Tower. Losses. Being self-centered. The Tower is about being self-centered. Doing things purely because that's what we want. Like I was saying a while ago, we're just acting out of our devil energy. Doing what we want when we want to. And making decisions because that's what fulfills us. Not thinking about the other person and what might fill them. Having the love, but our fear and our connection to this obsession or this negativity or this, whatever this devil energy is, keeping us stuck. At a disadvantage, at a loss. We're living out of our losses, is basically what this is saying. We're living out of our losses. And Spirit says that's the Tower. What would you like to see happen? Can you clarify this again? What's going on with this past? Show me the past, the recent past. Clarify Justice and the Hanged Man, Spirit. Four of Wands. Sense of celebration. But it didn't come out all the way upright. It came out sideways. So, some celebration. What are you saying about that? What about this? This could be like marriage. Damn. Five of Swords again. Losses, deception, and there's that Queen of Swords again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is getting real specific. This is about truth. This queen will cut your head off to get what they want. Being married to this obsession, kind of, is how that feels. Putting this ahead of everything in your life, even the things that are positive. Putting this devil energy ahead of everything else. Clarify this immediate present. What's going on with this present situation? You're not starting something new because of this third party. You're not starting up and doing the work that Spirit has for you to do. Because of this fear and this obsession and this negativity. It could even be a person. In fact, it looks like it probably is somebody that's a twin. What would you like to see happen, Spirit? What would you like to see happen? King of Wands came out in reverse. You want us to stop fighting? You want us to stop fighting this battle? You want us to use our intuition and this third party. You want us to feel our pain instead of trying to keep from feeling it in this third party and use our intuition about this situation. I can't lie. This came out just like this. Spirit wants us to feel this heartache because covering our pain with devil energy only prolongs it. And then there's a spy card. Maybe stop spying also, whatever that might mean to you. Alright, Spirit. This isn't a very happy, feel-good message, but sometimes we have to have the hard stuff to get through the layers of shit that need to be gone through. What else do you want to say to us this morning, Spirit? Do you have any other messages for us this morning? Let's see what comes out of these. Yeah, this message is very sobering. I feel how sobering it is. But it's one of those messages that just has to be discussed. Because our obsessions are killing us. And we're making decisions out of them. What risk can I take today? What passion am I ready to pursue? And does my life have room for more pleasure and play? We're not taking a risk because we're living out of our fear and our devil obsessions and energy, our negativity. We're not moving forward with the passions that we're supposed to be moving forward with in life. We're not having the successes that we're supposed to be having because we're living out of this place of fear and loss. Where can we find more room for pleasure and play? Because this is a very serious message, and I'm feeling a lot of seriousness coming in this message. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? It's not a feel-good message. Show us how we might be able to heal ourselves. What might you be trying to heal in us, Spirit? And I do get the sense that there's an air sign and a fire sign that are twin. And the relationship's over. Because one of you is stuck in this devil energy and the other one is feeding that devil energy. Pay attention to the signs, and that can be the red flags. Home, There's something about home. Maybe you're going to write home, call home, whatever home. Something about home. Let's see what it means. 35. In the context of this teaching, let's use the word home to describe your unconscious ability to attract intimate partners with the positive and negative qualities your parents instilled in you. This card honors the wounded child in you that keeps repeating home, hoping to get your childhood development codependency needs met. You might even provoke the other to act or look like your original parent. In a world where so many of our natural emotions were not encouraged and worse yet suppressed, you are now encouraged to feel the feelings trapped inside you and that consistently sabotage your life. For some of us, home was an amazing, empowering, and happy place. But for most of us, it was lacking. There was unease and hurt. This is imprinted on your nervous system, which forces the dysfunction you had with your parents to rise to the surface with your current partner and people close to you. Maybe your guardian's faces didn't show you love through the vital stages of development. Maybe there was abandonment or abuse. Have courage now to feel where that frozen pain is stored and grieve. Use music, photos, movement, and memories to connect with your inner child. Touch your body to intensify the sensations you are experiencing with the intention of releasing stuck emotions. An evolved partner or friend can role play with you by offering you a non-judgmental and kind gaze as you express your story or feelings. Then your partner can play the role of your parent and tell you that you are lovable. Spend time communicating with the little you and be gentle and loving. I think Spirit's just letting us know where this devil energy is originating from so that we can heal it. And that's a big dose of reality right in itself, to know that we're acting out of childhood wounding. Anything else you want to say? Be careful of temptation. Aren't we all tempted by these obsessions? And then on the bottom of the deck is Phoenix Rising, which is about that spiritual awakening that takes place in us when we finally stop living out of our fears and we allow Spirit to come in and take over in those broken places. Okay. Can I get angel cards for this very, very sobering reading? I don't think I've had one this sobering in a long time. Nature. Nature is very helpful. Get out in nature. Go somewhere. Maybe take a day trip somewhere. Love. And that's really what we all want, is love. That's really at the core. That little child inside of each of us wants to feel love and to feel accepted. And so we develop all these other coping skills to numb out the feelings of insecurity and fear. And then we live out of those places, and in our relationships suffer because we have all this love, but we're stuck and not able to give it because of fear of rejection, fear that somebody's going to hurt us or take advantage of us. And so then one person is giving, and you're sitting there like a fool on a stool with all this love to give, never giving anything in return because of fear. Yeah.
Miss Spirit.
Sorry about that. Ooh, this message has been heavy. Heavy. Wisdom, and again, awakening. And then on the bottom of this deck is blessings. I guess sometimes Spirit has to give us that wake-up call that we need to wake up and realize that we need to do something different. All right, let's see what we need to surrender. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. These are flipping over fast. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Anything else, Spirit, that we need to surrender in this situation? Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. And then on the bottom of the deck is surrender frustrations. Frustrations don't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay. Do you want to ask any questions? You got a question you want to ask, Spirit? What's your question? Ready? Spirit, can you answer the questions that might be asked? And I want to tell you that with these cards, there's only a certain amount of options for answers in here. So you'll know how it relates to your situation. The answer to your question is simply yes. Big happy changes. Would you like to ask another question? Okay, you ready? I have forgiveness. And then I have choose a new direction. And then on the bottom of the deck, I have romance. Would you like to ask another question? You got your question. Dang, that's too many. They keep giving me so many. Take action. Be assertive. Look for a sign. And then this answer says no. Within a few months. And not the right time. So you have to use your intuition to figure out which one of those goes with your situation. Because they're giving me all these answers. One more time. Ready? Let go. Meditation brings answers. And ask for help from others. All right. I guess that's it for today. It was a very sobering message. I feel very alert and awake, like I've just had some kind of wake-up call happen to me. And I'm not even sure what that's associated with. I'll have to rewatch the video just like you watch it to see how that might apply to my situation. But I feel like that tower is about to happen. Like there's going to be some kind of epiphany about these obsessions and about this relationship that's not going anywhere. Because somebody's living out of their fear and out of their pain and out of their obsessions and not reciprocating the love that they have to give. And they know you want it. They just refuse to give it to you. And it's like some kind of tug of war. Like they're just resistant because they can't do any better. That's the place where they're at in life, or that's the place where we're at in life. All right, Spirit, can I please get trinkets for this reading? I had one and I heard it fall, but I don't know where it went. I have a fancy heart. I have a fish. This is some kind of other language. It looks like maybe it's, I don't know. I have a hand holding a heart. Oh, there it is. It's a seahorse. That's seahorses mate for life. I have a doggy paw. I have an elephant. And I have a star. Very fancy star too, by the way. And I have trinkets from this other gold, please, Spirit. I have a skull. I have a leaf. I have those cherries. Maybe you're celibate. Maybe you play lottery. I don't know. I still have that Sagittarius arrow holding on for dear life to that infinity sign. Maybe it's time to let go. I have a flower that says handmade. I have a hand for intuition. I have a horse. I have that dragon. Live your dream. Live your dream again. Double emphasis on live your dream. Okay, can I get rocks, please, Spirit? For whoever it is that you're talking to this morning. I have trust, commitment, laugh, and hope. Alrighty then, I guess that's it for today. It wasn't one of those happy-go-lucky, feel-good kind of messages, but sometimes we have to dig deep so that we can move forward and not stay stuck in our devil energy, living out of our pain and childhood woundings. I love you guys. I love you. Don't forget to like the video if you resonate. Subscribe to the channel if you will. And comment. I still haven't done my drawing for the free private reading. And I'm going to be doing that very soon. So please support the channel if you get anything at all out of it. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here.